F1 news. Max Verstappen wins title after last lap overtake of Lewis Hamilton in Abu Dhabi. Red Bull's Max Verstappen won his first Formula One world title in dramatic circumstances at the season final in Abu Dhabi. His rival, Lewis Hamilton, had appeared in control of the race and on course for the title himself, despite controversy on the first lap, until a late safety car. The race was restarted with one lap to go with Verstappen on fresh tyres and Hamilton on the old ones, and the Dutchman swept by to win the race. It was in many ways a fitting end to one of the greatest and most continuous seasons in Formula One history, and the arguments over right and wrong will rage for some time to come. At the end of the race, while Verstappen screamed with delight and Red Bull celebrated, Brighton Hamilton sat in his Mercedes for several minutes, disbelieving at the way events had turned against him in the final minutes. However, Mercedes have launched two protests, one for Verstappen overtaking Hamilton on the safety car conditions just before the restart, and one over what they believe was officials not correctly following the rules on safety car procedures. Both Red Bull and Mercedes will seize stewards to discuss the sides of the argument, and a decision will be expected later.
How are you settling into life as championship leader?
We always wanted to be here, and now that we have a very competitive package, we are just very happy that it's happening, and now we just have to keep it up. I mean, it's still a very long season, we're not even halfway, and of course the gap at the moment looks nice, probably on paper, but also it's very easily gone.
Football world news. A stolen Hublot watch that belonged to Diego Maradona has been recovered by police in India's northeastern state, Assam. 1 year on from the Argentinian football legend's death. Calling it an act of international cooperation, Assam State Police announced on Twitter on Saturday that the star's watch that had gone missing from his Dubai residence was recovered in a raid in Sibsagar in Assam. Following information received from the Dubai police, which stated that a raid was conducted and the limited edition watch was recovered from the suspect's residence, the Director General of Assam Police, Bhaskar Jyoti Mahanta, said in a tweet Saturday. Mahanta tweeted a photograph with more details about the suspect. The suspect worked as a security guard for a company that was storing the late football player's belongings, Mahatma said. A few days into the job, the suspect allegedly asked his employer's permission to return to India to tend to his father's illness. The Heritage Hublot watch bears the football legend's initials, his famous number 10 jersey. and his logo printed on it, according to CNN's affiliate News 18 report. Follow-up lawful action is being taken. Assam State's Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said in a tweet on the raid and recovery of Maradona's luxury watch. Maradona died in November 2020 due to heart failure at the age of 60. The Argentine star took his country to victory at the 1986 World Cup, but after battled alcoholism and addiction. Figures from the sporting world and beyond paid tribute to Maradona after his death. Horse racing news. 3 jockeys in hospital. 2 horses die in Hong Kong big race fall. 3 jockeys were taken to hospital and 2 horses died after a horror fall marred the Group 1 Hong Kong sprint on Sunday. One of the highlights of the prestigious international races at the famous Sha Tin track. The distress incident in the 5th contest on Hong Kong's biggest day of racing came as Lyle Houston, Mount Amazing Star, broke down as the field turned to enter the home straight in the 1,200-meter contest. Gallopers Lockley Patch, ridden by Zach Purton, Naboo Attack on the Karis Teton and Pixie Knight was Yuki Fukuhanga on board, were caught in the melee and spent sporing in distress scenes.
知未來啦，馬林中間黃黑格，哎呀有騎師墮馬，君達星墮馬，哎呀連同妙法靈機都墮馬，肥仔叻叻都墮馬，轉正彎入直路，前面透出嘅嘛，有呢。Saudi Arabian and Gulf Cooperation Council country riders dominate the motorcycle and quad entry for this week's Hale Cross Country Rally, the 4-day final to the World's 2021 off-road season. While most attention this week in the north-central region of Saudi Arabia turns to the battle for FIA World Cup glory and the duel between Qatar's Nasser Saleh Al Attiyah and Argentina's Lucia Alaves for the driver's title. The two-wheeled protagonists will be looking for their own success in the absence of the world's top cross-country riders. Austria's Matthias Walkener clinched the 2021 FIM Cross-Country Rallies World Championships on a KTM.